the second time that Sony has decided that they should release a kind of like trimmed down, half-game version of Gran Turismo before the full game gets released.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
The full game isn't going to come out until like maybe next Christmas. It's a long way off.
Yeah, I mean, it's not 100% coming out in 2008.
Right. And, you know, Gran Turismo fans are pretty fanatical.
Gran Turismo fans want their Gran Turismo and they're going to buy it.
And they'll pay $40 for it.
They will. Which is frustrating to someone like me who can't help but think, like, man, $40 for half a game? To polish, you know, what is essentially a demo or half a product,
right, takes
a lot of work, you know, and it means that that's not time that they're using to develop the actual product, which is what we really want to come out.
They also just got finished, you know, putting a demo of this product out, so that's even more time lost.
And that was the second free version of this game, because we got like the free Christmas bonus version of it last year, which has one of the tracks that are in Prologue, the retail release. I like the fact that they added a cockpit view this time. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of detail in that. Like, when your guy's driving along and he reaches down to shift, I mean, he actually does it in the cockpit, whether the view's there or not, which is pretty cool. You can't tweak your cars whatsoever.
No, you can't.
That's a fundamental part of Gran Turismo, is tweaking your car, especially for the hardcore Gran Turismo fans. Tweaking their car and making it perform at its absolute peak. And you can't do that.
Kind of the most interesting thing about this Prologue to me is like the menu system, you know, and the My Page, and you know, you can see the map and you know, what the temperature is in Zimbabwe or whatever.
Yeah, you definitely.
But that's kind of weird.
You definitely see the direction they're going.
That is the most exciting thing.
One of the most exciting things to me is honestly the GT TV. I don't know if you guys have messed around with that very much. They basically have a deal in place where car companies will be able to debut models during auto shows simultaneously there and in the game. And for hardcore gearheads that are into that, that's going to be awesome.
Gran Turismo においても人気の高い三菱ランサーエボリューション。
There's a British show called Top Gear, which they plan on distributing episodes of that through GTTV, and you'll actually be able to race on the test track that's actually plays a prominent role in the show. You'll actually be able to race it in the game.
Still though, it is a little too early to sort of jump on this game's case, because the online stuff doesn't really start working until December 25th.
I think we can jump on it for that. Why doesn't it work till December 25th?
But I mean, I want to see what it's going to be like once there's 16-player online racing in Gran Turismo.
The problem for me is the price. You could argue, you know, this time you are getting online play, which is something that you haven't had in a Gran Turismo before. Although it promised it as an add-on for Gran Turismo 4, and then I guess it was supposed to be in 4 before 4 came out. You know, and 4 had a Prologue, which, you know, the thing that you weren't getting there was the online play, and you thought you were waiting till GT4. I mean, they've been promising online play forever, and we still don't have it yet.
Right.
Even though we have the GT5 Prologue disc in our hands, we still can't play online. Having online play in your game is not, you know, something that we're hoping for. It's like, that's a necessity.
Minimum. Yeah, it's minimum requirement.
And we've been playing Burnout Paradise, which kind of, you know, does away with menus, lobbies, and offers this really modern, unique online experience for a racing game. It's like 3 or 4 levels past what you're expecting to get in even GT5 now. And then you look at like the vehicular damage in a game like Burnout, or in Forza, the fact that the same mechanics in GT5 still work, like that you can come rolling up to a corner at near full speed and slam into another car and use it to make your way around a tight corner is just laughable.
Not only does it not hurt you, in some instances, it's actually the correct way to drive to get the fastest way around a turn. The gameplay is still solid, but it is starting to show its age and feel a little stale.
I'm not a car guy. You know, I like racing games, and I like racing. So for me, the fun of the game is in the mechanics and in the tracks. Like, I love having a bunch of different tracks. Whereas I think if I was into the like driving the different cars around the different tracks, then I would get a totally different experience from it. But
yeah.
It's kind of a fundamental issue with like really hardcore sim driving games is that when they come out with a new version, it's such like an incremental change. Like in some ways, it's almost imperceptible.
So am I crazy for being so angry with them for releasing this as like a half game with all these? Like, I want all these features. I want the game. I want Gran Turismo to change. You know, I want it to be better than it is now. I'm so glad that Forza exists now to kind of like stick it to them, to show them what they've got to do. You know, they have vehicular damage. They had online play. They took the customization one step further by making it not just about the innards of your car, but then also the exterior. And even Japanese gamers got a big kick out of doing the car customization stuff. They're trying. They're doing something different. If I wanted to play the same game, I have Gran Turismo 3, 4, GT4 Prologue, GT2, GT1. I don't have any of the concept ones, but I have plenty of those games back at my house. I can go play them right now. So if the only added benefit I'm going to get is an HD upgrade, you know, better sound effects, I don't know. That's just not enough for me anymore.
If it doesn't come out here until March or April, it is possible it could be at a lower price point in Japan then, and it could hit Europe and the United States at a lower price point.
The PS3 is not region coded. If you're a gearhead, if you're a Gran Turismo fan that has to have it now, there's no problem importing it and playing it. I mean, you know, sure, there's some Japanese text in the menus, but you're going to be able to figure out what you're doing, you know. Maybe when the game, once online play gets activated on the 25th or whatever, maybe at that point, then I'll shut up and the $40 will be totally worth it. But I'd argue that's a feature I want in the next real Gran Turismo. I want it when it's fully implemented the way that it's actually going to be. That's when I want it. I don't need it now.
I mean, basically, this online play is a beta test for the online functionality of the real game that's coming, you know, hopefully next year.